Okay, so we're gonna do something a little different in this video. Actually, do you want to explain it? It was your idea. We were out on a romantic walk in the park and she came up with this great idea for this regular video series. What she wanted to do is she wanted to do a weekly video where we set goals for ourselves in order to keep ourselves accountable. And I thought it was a great idea. I think it's good to share that kind of process. I think it'd be interesting to see, and basically if we make these goals public, kind of puts a lot more pressure on us. I know I need all the deadlines that I can get in order to get myself to actually do things. Is that about sum it up?
Yeah.
So how many goals did you come up with?
3.
3. I came up with 3 as well.
You set the goal Sunday night,
and then Monday through Sunday you go for it. Okay, so why don't you tell us which, should we do one goal at a time or should you just do all 3?
I can go all 3. So number 1 for me is finish the audiobook that I'm listening to, Good to Great. It's my 2nd time listening to it already, so I want to finish it this week. Then number 2 would be do not check my Facebook on my phone for this week.
Whoa, that's a huge goal for her. She is always on her phone on Facebook.
I disable my Facebook app in my phone already.
Why? What inspired this?
Oh, because I feel like my focus on the goals that I want to achieve is kind of like affected by the posts that I see in Facebook. Like sometimes I doubt, oh, should I still do this because I read about this or something? And while listening to like a podcast, I think it's Joe Rogan and Miley Cyrus was talking about, they don't really look at the numbers. They just do what they want rather than look at the likes and look at the, and I think it's something that I want to experiment on.
How cool.
Yeah.
Wow, that's an awesome goal for you.
Yeah. The number 3 would be mindful eating. I will start with no evening snacking. Like after dinner time and perhaps a snack after dinner wherein we will both usually do like ice cream or something. After that, that's it for me. I will not like eat more snacks after that. Yeah, because I find myself like eating a lot at night.
Yeah, she likes to just chill out downstairs at the kitchen, on the couch, on her phone, probably at Facebook, snacking on something.
Yeah.
Wow, those are really awesome goals.
Yeah.
Okay, so for me, my first goal is to build my website. So I used to have a website before that was just for me, and I let that go last year because I had this great idea that I was gonna rebrand myself into Red Sea Visuals. The whole Red Sea Visuals YouTube thing and just Red Sea Visuals in general was all just very numbers based in terms of keyword research and things like that. And honestly, my heart just wasn't into it. I just wasn't enjoying it. And after doing that for 2 months and releasing a video every week, by the end, I had no desire to do it. Strategy is important, but that's not where my heart lies. My heart lies in actually making things. And so, I'm letting Red Sea Visuals go, and I'm going to transition more into just doing things under my own name and doing things with us, because the whole point of me leaving my job at the media agency was so that I can focus on doing things for your nonprofit and also just stuff for me that I find fulfilling and fun. If someone wants to work with me, especially a connection of yours, obviously.
Or probably somewhere else.
Yeah, somewhere else. They're gonna need to see what it is that I do, and I need a website for that. My second goal is I wanna do 1 hour of reading every day. And I think it's just, a good habit to have to read 1 hour a day and kind of to try to pull myself away from video games, which is my kryptonite. And goal number 3 for me is to be in bed by midnight every night. The goal is not to be asleep by midnight. I'm trying to be realistic here. I'm just trying to develop the habit of not being at my computer past midnight, just actually being in bed, lying down, whether I'm just relaxing on my phone, looking at Instagram, or just watching something on TV, on Netflix. That's the goal. Hopefully, that'll develop that habit of actually sleeping earlier. Right? We'll see what happens.
See.
Would you like to do that?
Man, it's hot.
Yeah, it's really hot.
Okay.
Okay, let's do this. It's nighttime and it is 1:30 a.m. So I am not off to a good start. This challenge to... Hey, I'm trying to talk here. And I still have to read for 1 hour, so yeah. That's why I'm in bed here at 1:30 a.m. Look at this. This here's next to me. You have some titties out. Just look at the slut over here. And she hasn't been on Facebook today, so she's holding up her end of the bargain, though she was just on Instagram, which is so much better.
It's so different because there's no news there.
So yeah, not off to a good start in this the goal for the week, but still got the rest of the week. Look at that. That's me when I was a baby. Isn't I so good looking? Okay, time to get started on building that website. If you want to follow along, I'm going to be following a video made by Tyler Moore. It's called How to Make a WordPress Website in 24 easy steps. Only 24 steps. How hard could that be, right?
So far, so good. I wasn't able to check Facebook on my phone. This is my last snack for tonight. I think I will be able to finish Good to Great this week as well.
So I woke up this morning. Well, I guess I can't really call it morning since I woke up at noon. Almost 11 hours of sleep. I'm just feeling really tired. Anyway, I woke up this morning and I was treated to a really bizarre sight. Look at the color of the sky. Notice that like orange sepia brown color. And my color temperature is fine. It's at the 5600 K right here outdoors for sunlight. Feels like, you know, I'm in Blade Runner or, you know, you're on Mars. It's getting really strange here in the Bay Area.
Hi guys!
Hey. So how's that whole Facebook thing going?
Good.
Yeah.
But I think I need to delete Instagram.
Yeah, she's on Instagram a whole lot these days.
Oh, but it doesn't make me negative though.
Yeah?
Unlike Facebook.
Yeah?
On top of news, like some people, like most people always like rant as well.
Whereas Instagram's just full of
Full
deep
of
thinkers, like, what are you thinking? Have my thinking cap
No,
on today.
I have a lot
Oh,
of people.
short
I
ass.
have a lot of people that I unfollowed in Instagram as well. Those people who's just showing parts.
For those of you who know, puet means ass. Whereas I'm a big fan of those people. Keep showing that puet.
My snacking failed tonight. It's almost 1 a.m. and I snacked on something. Ugh. Just so hungry. Too much things to do. But yeah, it's just an excuse.
It's 7:44 a.m. around there Friday. I haven't slept yet. I had 1 cup of coffee around 5 p.m. Regular caffeinated coffee, and I think that might be it. I felt its effects. Usually, you know, caffeine, none of that stuff never has an effect on me, but I guess I'm getting old. I don't know. I'm starting to feel its effects. I have heart palpitations, a little bit of acidity in the back of my throat, but yeah, so far this whole being in bed by midnight thing has kind of been a complete failure this week because of this insomnia. Oof, I need to sleep. Okay, here we go. Week is done. It's time to talk about how our
Sunday.
goals went. So remind everyone, what were your 3 goals again?
not using Facebook on my phone, finish the Good to Great audiobook, not snacking at night.
Okay, so let's tackle them one at a time. How did the audiobook go?
Oh,
Finish?
I just finished it today. That's my second time listening to it.
But why listen to it a second time? You're not taking notes the first time?
Yeah, I usually do that. Even when I do my research, I wanna read it quick first, then digest it afterwards.
Ooh, so thorough.
Digest.
Okay, let's talk about how did your Facebook go?
Oh,
Specifically no Facebook on your phone
on my phone, yeah.
for the week. So that means you can do Facebook on your computer.
Yeah.
Okay.
I uninstalled it, but yesterday I checked it through my browser.
On your phone?
On my phone. But
it's not the app.
But it's not the app. But the thing is, I think I kind of failed on that because my goal really for not having Facebook is what do you call this? Not being bombarded by media and other people's stuff. Because I realized that it affected the way I think, the way like what are my needs, what are my wants. But the thing is, I checked Instagram a lot, kind of like replaced Facebook. So I think I considered it as a failure right there and there.
Oh, so goal number 2.
Yep.
And then
goal number 3. There's like videos of that. Well, on the third day, I think Wednesday, I started snacking at night already.
So you lasted 3 days.
Yep, I lasted 3 days. Yep.
So what happened? How come you broke?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I should blame my hormones because I had my period, but yeah.
She loves to blame those hormones. I guess as a guy, we can never really, we can't really call BS on it because we don't know. We never go through it, but it sure sounds a lot like BS.
But I'm still learning. I guess I'm more, at the very least, I am more aware of it. You know, like while snacking, I'm still thinking I shouldn't snack or something.
But
no, but it's a lot. I guess mellow. Or not really mellow, but because before it's like non-stop. But at least now I'm gonna snack, but only a little bit.
Okay. So you got 1 out of 3 then.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, that's what this is about. You know, then we're not always gonna achieve those goals.
Yep.
It's a process. You know, constantly evolving.
Yeah. And because of that, it affected my my next goal, which we will talk about in the next video.
Okay. So for me, just to remind you guys what my 3 goals were. The first goal was to build a website for myself. The second goal was to read 1 hour every day. And then the third goal was to be in bed by midnight every night. Doesn't mean be asleep by midnight, just be in the bed itself, physically in the bed. Lying down in the bed.
How was it?
Yeah, be more specific. How was what?
First, I know
what was the first goal?
First one, build a website.
Yeah, actually that went really well. Probably way better.
He's gonna build my website.
Then I could have
because of that.
It went way better than I could have hoped for because I wasn't using Squarespace this time around. I was using WordPress, and before WordPress used to be just incredibly complicated, but there have been a lot of updates over the years, especially with a plugin called Elementor that really makes it easy to build these websites. So I found it was I won't say very easy, but it was very doable. Whereas before, it just seemed impossible to make a WordPress website. And I have followed this YouTube video by this guy named Tyler Moore. I'll put the link down in the description below.
Who showed it to you?
Your brother. Actually, you showed it to me, but your brother showed it to you. Her brother originally built the website for her nonprofit.
Yeah.
And about an hour and a half into it, it turned out there was an updated video for 2020. So I had to start all over again. But yeah, that video really helped out a lot, and my website is done, and it's got SSL certification and everything.
Are you satisfied?
It's responsive to tablets and cell phones as well, and check it out. It's createwithmike.com. I'll leave a link to that down below. No, it's Create with Mike because it's a collaboration. It's not a one-way relationship here.
That's a good one.
It's a partnership.
Are you satisfied by it?
I'm super satisfied. I kept the design simple. But I think because at the end of the day, what's most important is one, what I do, just I make videos for a living. But two, it has to be really simple to navigate. You know, I don't want you reading too much at all. It has to be super simple.
Okay, that's great. How about your second goal?
Which was read
Which
1
is
hour
read
every
it-
night.
Yeah.
Yeah, that went well as well. Actually, I finished the book I was reading, which
He's
is
very disciplined.
Good to Great, which is what we're gonna do in our second,
Yeah.
3 takeaways video. I actually ended up finishing the book Thursday night because I was reading 1 hour every night. So by Friday, I really had nothing to read. So I guess technically I didn't do it every night, but I had nothing else to read at that point. So I'd say that was still a
Yeah,
success. And
yeah,
the book was amazing. We'll talk about it in the takeaways video. It's
Yeah.
definitely, it's one of those landmark books for me. It's kind of a turning point. Yeah.
Okay. How about your third one, which is by midnight, right?
Yeah, be in
Playing-
bed. Well, I actually, technically, it's a success because I was in bed, physically in bed by midnight.
Was
every
yesterday
night.
12 midnight?
Yeah, I was
Oh.
lying down in bed already.
Oh, I didn't.
Yeah. But that doesn't mean I can't get up later on if I can't sleep. That's the thing. I'll try to sleep for an hour, but if I can't sleep, what am I going to do? I'm just going to stay in bed all night, which is what I did most of the time. I'll just be on my phone. But
Is it a success?
last night I played video games.
No, not a success.
Well, I mean, there was that one night I just could not fall asleep.
Oh, yeah,
I ended up
because
not
you had
sleeping at
coffee.
all. Yeah, technically it was a success, but the spirit of it, which was
No.
to make me fall asleep, earlier, definitely a failure. See how fast she went? No, no,
No!
So excited to say it was
No,
done.
no.
So how do you think that whole setting a weekly goal thing went? Did it help?
I think it helped. I mean, having goals in general like help for you to be more accountable on what you want to achieve and question yourself, why do you want to achieve those things? I think it's good if you want to build a habit kind of thing. So like, yeah.
I guess we'll see. As these, as the weeks go on, it'll be
If
interesting
you're
to
if
see.
you're gonna change your goals or not, I don't know. Or yeah.
But anyway, I think that's good for the first week. We'll wrap that up. I
Yep.
hope you guys found that entertaining, interesting, maybe helpful. Maybe you're gonna set some goals for yourself as well, and keep following us as we set our new goals. As we fail, but we pick ourselves back up, and you just gotta keep going after it.
No, we're gonna succeed.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna succeed. I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna succeed too. Hey, I got 2 out of 3. This
Yeah.
girl's 1
I
out
know,
of 3.
no, because my goal is harder.
Oh,
I
oh,
guess. I'm just kidding. No.
Anyway, don't
Yeah.
forget to like and comment down below if you want to follow. Hey, set your goals too and let us know. Maybe we can do it together. And if you enjoy this content enough, feel free to subscribe. Help us out.
Subscribe.
Yeah. Now you gotta subscribe. Why don't you show them what you like to do in the mirror?
It's
Huh?
like this. Entertaining myself. Okay.
All right, we'll see you next week.